I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of Street Fighter Alpha 3 and its many versions and characters, so on Tier Maker, I made a tier list of every character in the game. Sounds repetitive, right? Well, my twist is y'all are seeing triple. The ISM system is Street Fighter Alpha 3's main marketing gimmick, hence why each character appears 3 times. The ISM system drastically changes a character's playstyle and even costume. X-ism is baby mode, A-ism is basic mode, and V-ism might as well be another baby mode because it is hella broken. I think more games should implement their own quote-unquote ISM system because it encourages how people want to play those characters. Do you want Dollism to spit out infinite fireballs? V-ism. Do you want oversimplified controls? X-ism. You want to be basic? A-ism. It's called C-ism in Japan, but still. If a game did something like this, I'm sure it would blow up the Steam charts. I'm also sure I was diagnosed with something called bias. Now on to the tier list. This gargantuan baby was built to create the quote-unquote definitive Alpha 3 tier list, even though the way I did it definitely has been done before. Super Combo's tier list shows the ranked characters with their best ism, but that's only the arcade version and definitely a smarter choice. But I'm not smart, so therefore I made this tier list. And I didn't even think about this while making the images for the tier list, but the bottom left corner has the character's ism for the colorblind. Not sure if there's any colorblind folks in the FGC, but if there is, I support you. And because they're cheater boss characters, Shin Akuma and Final M Bison are not on the tier list. And to put salt in the wound, Final Bison has a unique ism instead of the normal isms. Also, if you're expecting me to rank the tier list myself, I suck at Alpha 3 too bad to know how these characters work. Now, if this seems interesting to you from my words, I was explaining Street Fighter Alpha 3 in very little detail because there are plenty of sources online on what the game is about, how to play the game, and how to adjust to the mechanics. Alpha 3 is more popular in Japan, at least from Matt's Dude's words, but there is a scene for it in the US through Fightcade, and even a few YouTubers still play it today. Also, Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is re-releasing Alpha 3 Upper, which balances the game as a whole, though Vanilla is more nutty in terms of balance. So there's that version if you're into broken fighting games, and it's been re-released on Capcom Arcade's Second Stadium and Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Well, that's all for me. I know this is shorter than it should be, but if you guys want to rank the tier list for yourselves, it's at the top of the description under the name Team Baku in Tier Maker.